Okay, that was fast and that was scary.
Hey, hi.
Hello.
What's up,
How
y'all?
right, how is everybody doing? Oh, snap, we're having trouble streaming to Instagram. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Oh, would you look at that?
Hold on. We gonna make it work. Let me make sure that we can get our final destination. My goodness, how is everybody doing? I guess I should be like, you want to take over?
Yeah. What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, everybody. We are trying new things today. So, shout out to y'all for coming through and being patient with us as we're learning all of the things. It's been a crazy week. What's up, guys? Hi. Hey, hi, yo. Hey,
Look at
Tony.
this. Tony, Anika, how are you?
All of the
Hold
love,
on.
all of the vibes. What's up, y'all?
Look at that.
Ooh.
I did it.
Oh,
I
well,
did it.
hello, hello.
All
Hello,
three.
gorgeous.
All
Hello.
three places. All
Mm,
three
Three.
places. This is wonderful. Uh.
Mm, mm.
Just
Yeah.
we gonna celebrate. Ah, so many people are in here. Hello. How are
Hello.
y'all?
What's up, fam?
How are y'all?
We love to
This is
see
I'm
it.
so excited. Three sisters, one book club. How are y'all? That's Mama K. How you doing?
Hello.
Yes, I'm gonna celebrate every single little win. Every single week there has been something, but we
Yes.
gonna get it.
Celebrate every win. Celebrate every one of you for being here. We appreciate y'all.
Right? Look at that. Mm-mm-mm. Cause y'all don't care. Like currently I know we're on YouTube. That was easy. But this is gonna be the first week where we are on Instagram and Twitch. And I'm like, I can
Look at
see
us
them both.
being in multiple places. I'm like, all right, let me see. Pull up the
So
team.
excited.
What
Right?
up?
So
Multi-platform. It's
look at
giving
us.
entity, period, poo.
Enterprise. I love it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, we
Oh my
love to see
goodness.
it. All right, it's been a crazy week, but we come together over comics and spread love and spread joy, and we love to do that with y'all. So, yeah, we're just getting right on into the vibes. First off, I hope you're good, Keisha. I know you had like storm warnings and whatnot happening.
Yes, yes. We've had lots of wind. It's actually still going on.
Mm,
So I didn't
yeah.
get to go to my comic book shop. If y'all don't know, I live in the middle of nowhere. And so, my local comic book shop is almost 40 minutes away. So like I was like, I'm not taking that ride. So I mm, I had
Mm.
to get a digital today to make sure that I was able to read what I could for this week. And we gonna keep it moving.
Yeah. Listen, you
Yep.
sometimes it bees like that. You gotta skip a week. Girl, we're live on your
Mhm.
page.
Stop it. No, we're not.
Yes, we are, but it's all good. Hold on. Is that right?
No, we're not.
Oh, well, I don't see us on Instagram because I was gonna hop in the chat.
Oh my goodness. So where are we live?
Girl, y'all, it's all good. We are figuring it out.
That is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Thank you. Yes, agree. Please be safe. With all of the storms and whatnot. We're glad you didn't risk your life to go get your comics this week. They will be there next week, hopefully.
That
But
is
yeah,
hilarious. You know what? Whatever. We did
Yeah,
what we could.
it's all good. It is all good.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
All right. Well, how are you doing?
I'm
Is it better
doing
this week?
it is better this week. Sometimes life be life in. For those who don't know, I had a death in my family. And
Mm.
it's like one of those weird things, especially when things like that happen around the holidays. You're just kind of like, what is life? What are feelings? But I will say that again, comics are the happy space, happy, place that we create for ourselves. This is a beautiful place that we're cultivating for ourselves. So it's one of
Yes.
those things where it's like, you give it the space to be what it is, and then you move forward because life doesn't stop for those of us who get to stay. That's how I'm choosing to look at it. I get to stay, so I'm going to try not to be sad for too long. But yeah, we out here.
Yep. Take your time. But yeah,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
hopefully this is gonna be a fun time because we get to talk about Moon Man this episode. We get to talk about what are else are we talking about?
We are going to keep it vibes because
Fair.
lots of things. Yeah, but yeah, we're just gonna keep it vibes. Whatever you want to talk about, I'm here for. I was able to pick up my pulls this week, so I have crazy pulls because I picked up my pulls from last week and this week,
Mm,
and my Unknown Comics order came in of my New York Comic Con exclusive, so I
yes,
got
yes. Mm.
lots of that to talk about. So I'm here for the shenanigans.
All right, so I guess we'll start with some news.
There we go.
Hold on. Here it is. Bam.
Chicka
Okay.
chicka.
Okay. So I already talked about this on the Blur Library, but I need everybody, as much as we love Far Sector, but I need y'all to go get it through Sister Sci-Fi because I think right now that's the only place I can find where you could get a signed copy of.
Signed book plates in the building.
Yes. So I was.
I I'm about to order a second one just so that I could have that book plate because clearly I have no chill.
It don't like it's worth it. It makes having 3 or 4 copies worth it. For sure. For
Come
sure.
on, 3 or 4. I'm like, well, overall, because we definitely have.
Overall,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah,
the
yeah.
compact, we have the the trade paperback. We got a lot. We got a lot.
And every variant of the floppies.
Mm,
My collection is complete.
culture.
Yeah, it's very much giving Little Mermaid Ariel vibes. Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Yes, yes, it is. Because
Yes.
we work diligently to get all the variants.
When you get the signed copy, I need you to take a picture or a video and just the whole thing.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. All my gadgets and gizmos aplenty for sure.
yes, with the sound. With the
Yeah,
sound.
yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
That would be so dope.
Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of, like, infinity stones, because that's more what it feels like,
Mm,
but,
yes,
right, why not run
yes.
it back? We could do any of those, and it
Multiple
will feel
videos,
right.
same video, different sounds.
Different sounds. Y'all,
Do it.
let me know if I should run it back. Actually, don't let me know, I'm running it back anyway, period.
Yes. Stunt on everybody as you
Yeah, yeah.
should.
Yes, yes.
With the far
Listen.
sec no, no, no. The box with the short box is not all far sector, right?
But there's parts of it where she's more prominent, so, yes, it will be a prop or a
Yep.
background or something, period. Imma tag you too, so just be prepared, to have that link in bio where you can get one of these boxes, like, the holiday pre-orders, just throwing it out
Mm,
there. No pressure,
actually
but
no, no,
pressure.
no, no pressure, no pressure because I do plan on opening commissions in January to make those
Yee!
short boxes. I think I'm only gonna do, like, 10 of them. And I'm gonna make them
That's a lot,
and
so
send them out.
yeah,
It is. It is. It
yeah.
definitely is. So I was like, I could probably do this just for a little bit,
I
open
was
real
gonna say,
quick, and
like,
then
spread them out too, have, like, slots, like how 2 a
Mhm.
month or 3 a month, whatever you're trying to do, because
Oh, you're right. Instead
yeah.
of just
That way you're
doing it.
setting expectations, you know.
Yep. I can
Yeah.
I can definitely do that. That would be dope. Yep.
Yeah, you guys, for those who
Yeah.
don't know, Keisha makes these crazy dope, I guess you call them like collage decorated short boxes. So she like
Mhm.
sources, I'm just be quiet and let me talk you up. She painstakingly sources any type of characters or vibes of comics that you enjoy. And then she curates, creates, and puts her stank on these short boxes by meticulously cutting out all of the things, like we're talking X-Acto knife vibes to the T of whatever characters you like. And she redecorates the entire short box and the lid. And if I'd known we were going to be talking about this, I would have pulled mine out of safekeeping so you could see how gorgeous it is. But next week, I will make it a point to have it out and empty of comics so that I could show y'all it from every angle. But they're freaking stunning. They're collage style. I've had mine since you gave me mine in,
Mm.
was it 2020 or 2021? What year was that?
2021.
2021.
2021. Yep.
This woman has
Yep.
the biggest heart. She just randomly sent me this, and I know she spent a grip just to ship it because she didn't want it to be damaged, so she put that box in a box, and then she mailed it, and
I
it's
did
very
put
much
it in my
giving it's very much giving Yzma vibes. I put that box in a box, and we don't smash it with a hammer because it was gorgeous. I literally cried a thug tear, but it's beautiful, and mine is themed of like all black women in comics, and so it's got like all of my favorite characters all over it, and it's been holding up and is beautiful. Like I showed it on one of our previous lives. So if you really want to see it before next week, you could scroll back to one of our previous lives where I showed it. I didn't get to show it in detail because it's odd stuff in it, but it's beautiful. And I was like, hey, yo, that was literally the conversation where I was like, you should totally like take commissions. Um, but yeah, anyways,
Yeah.
Imma gas you up because you won't do it for yourself, but she's hella talented, they come out really dope, they're super nostalgic, they give you, like, all of the vibes, and like I said, she curates it according to what you like, and she hit the nail on the head before we even had a whole bunch of conversations about comics, so I just know if she's, like, taking a specific order, it would just really even go crazier than that. So yeah, it sounds like you guys might wanna, like, put your notifications on for the Blurred Library so you don't miss out when she puts up those pre-orders because it's gonna be dope. Okay. Yes.
Aw. Yeah, I did.
She made me a Harley
Yep.
one, and I can vouch it's legit. In fact, it is. Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
I look at mine and smile too. 'Cause you just know she,
Yeah.
like, puts in the time so that it goes crazy from every angle. You would think
Yeah.
that making that type of thing, there would be, like, some areas where there's just, like, a whole page or a whole group of panels. No. It's like
The
she
whole thing
takes
was
her
cut out.
time. The whole thing goes crazy. Every piece is cut out, individualized, so yeah.
Aw.
And we talked about doing, oh, maybe we need to plan around that because we talked about
The
doing, like
giveaway, right?
yeah, the giveaway, having, like, a little small version of it.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
I agree. We should do that, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good
But then
times.
also, what other oh, yo, we secured an awesome interview for
Yes!
February.
Yes!
It's gonna be huge. It's going to involve Sister Sci-Fi.
Mm,
So, I need
the
y'all
fam.
to be here February 1st,
Save the date.
2025.
Save that date.
February 1st, 2025. Save the date. It is going to be a huge interview. It's going to be a huge show. Yeah, I'm so excited.
Good times
I'm so
ahead, big things popping, all of that. It's gonna
Right.
be great.
Yes, I'm so, so excited. So,
Yes.
yeah, that's all the news we got for you, unless you
Yes.
could think of something else.
No, I was trying to think, oh, I was gonna give a hint, but that's a little obvious.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
just keep an eye out. We'll drop some hints in the next week or so too, so that you guys will know what's up. But super
Mhm.
excited. Yeah, it's really cool and it's gonna be great conversation, great opportunity. Yeah, good things all around. Good things, good things.
Yes,
Y'all, it's
yes.
got Keisha dancing. That's how good it
Yeah,
is.
'cause it's so awesome. I
Yes.
I can't say anymore without, like, just
Giving it
embarrassing
away.
myself. Yep, can't. So,
Yeah, I was
February
like
1st,
February
2025.
1st. Yeah, all the things.
Oh, hold on, in the comments.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
know. You wanna
Yeah.
know, don't you?
Yeah, I want not gonna say, but we gonna keep hinting at it.
Yes.
In the new
Yes,
year, y'all will see it. It's gonna be great.
absolutely. Oh, are we gonna do yeah, let's see. What's a good goal we can put out there if we get enough subscribers or enough followers, we'll do a giveaway.
Oh, okay. So how many followers do we currently have?
We're still tater tots, but goals is
We are
goals.
okay, we are at
Hey.
100. Hey, hey. All right, we're at 141 followers on on Instagram. So, what would be I guess yeah, what would be the goal number for a giveaway that big where we give away custom art. I don't know, I got a lot of duplicates. I got like half a shelf of duplicates that need to go.
Yeah, I compiled a cute little box of stuff. I was going through my, like, my extra variants. Yeah, I was gonna say 500 too, I agree.
500?
Yeah.
Alright, that's gonna be a dope giveaway then, 'cause
Yeah, 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 right. Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. I was, like, thinking either 3 or 5, so tell a friend to tell a friend,
Yep,
follow Pink Riot Comic Show on all platforms.
we'll
Like,
start
share,
that.
subscribe, all of the things, so that
Right.
way we get our cookies up in terms of followers, and we'll have that we already have, like, the pre-giveaway before we start going crazy, and we wanna do that at least by the event, so we'll be out
Mm,
here.
to grow to
Yay.
500 by whew,
It's
yeah, okay.
possible. I've seen
It's
other things
pop
happen. I'm manifesting. I'm putting it out into the universe right now.
Fox City, yeah, yeah, we could do that.
Yo.
That mean oh, yeah, alright, we could do that, we could do that,
Yeah.
we could do that. I'm gonna try to, like,
Yeah, I need you to go with
woosah,
me. Go with
relax, relax,
me. We're
release. I got
going.
it. I'm there with you. I'm there.
Yes.
Alright, so, let's finally get into comics or
Yes, we could do that.
oh, hold on, hold on. We all need to work on getting your channel count up too. Oh, you absolutely right, cause I forgot about YouTube subscribers.
Oh,
And
yeah.
this is where
Yeah.
we mainly are. You're absolutely right. We do need to do that. I guess we gotta learn YouTube and
Yeah.
learn YouTube lives. That would be that would be
That's alright. We are growing in communities, so if you have any advice for us, our DMs are open, and we will love you forever for it.
facts.
Yes.
Facts. But like we said, every week we learn something new. And
Facts.
it elevates this. It elevates us. Like, just
Yes.
elevator.
Elevate.
I'm sorry.
It was giving Macarena, but I rock with it. I rock with it.
All right. I have no polls this week because, like I said, we are. Oh, look at that.
Hey,
Have
yo.
no polls this week
Okay.
because of the storm. So, Oh, no, I have a digital of Storm number 3,
Period.
but that's it. So, what do you have?
Okay, we're gonna get into this. First things first, I talked about this last week and they arrived like the next day. Oh, I was so happy because y'all, Unknown Comics is my side piece and this is the fastest shipping I've ever gotten from them.
Mm,
I don't know if it was because they were newer or if they because they already had them in hand or what, but usually when I've ordered from them, I just know like just be patient with life. They'll get here. And then they pack the hell out of them, so you know they're gonna get here safely. They just may take some time. But this order got here hella quick, so I'm excited. As you guys know, I'm collecting all of this new 2024 run of Storms variants, and it has been a
mm,
journey because some of them were not there. So, Unknown Comics had their exclusive variants, and they had Unknown Comics New York Comic Con exclusive, so you could only get them at Comic Con. So I had to wait around and play the eBay game. And then Unknown Comics came out and released more. I guess that was like their leftover stock from the con. And so I was like, had my notifications on to see when I could cop them. And then they had like crazy Black Friday sales. So I was able to get all of them. Okay, so we got
oh, same. Can't find. Mm,
Look,
mm.
look, DM me. It's nothing. We found it. We got the vibes. I wish you had been
Like,
here last week because they were on super sale last week for Black Friday. But all right, so we
y'all
got the
understand, Brie is the variant vixen for a
for
reason.
a reason
This woman is amazing when it comes, like, she's the reason why I am
the
starting to
best
look into variants.
because I
She
obsess.
expert level.
It's a mess. It's a mess. But we get there and then I'm not balling on a I'm balling on a budget. So we got to make sure that we get them at a reasonable price because these resellers go crazy. So, the first one is Storm issue 1 and this is the David Nakayama trade dress
Mm,
variant.
gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah, can we just get
Yes.
into it? You're gonna
Yo,
get a glare because these came bagged and boarded, and I only opened them so that I could scan them and put them in my database of my comics. And then they
I
immediately were closed again.
I forgot about that database, even though I love it so much.
I need y'all
Love it
look,
so much.
we're gonna do like a whole thing where we're just bagging and boarding and scanning our stuff one of these weeks because
The joy you feel. The
we're using this app called CLZ Comics and the little chime sound that it makes when you successfully scan a comic is so satisfying. It's crazy. Hold on, let me just
it's
yeah, the app
I
is
don't know if you guys.
insane, but I don't I scanned these already because it's literally addicting, but let me
Yeah,
see if
it's
so
so
y'all can
good,
hear what it
so
sounds like.
good.
So I just pull up my app and then
Yeah,
I go to add by scanning barcode, and then you scan it. Oh, it was so
there it
quiet,
is.
but yeah, it's like a little chime. Hold on. Let me see if it's better if I turn my volume up.
Like, y'all don't understand, it is so fun just scanning your stuff. I scanned all of my, collected editions. I
Did
haven't
you hear
done.
that? Ah, hold
I
on.
heard it.
Okay, now it's doing crazy because I'm trying to do this.
Mhm.
Oh, it already scanned it, so it's
Yeah.
not doing it.
Okay.
But
But yeah, it's such a good app. It's such a really good app, but I haven't scanned anything in, like, 2, 3 weeks.
oh no.
And
Well,
then
you scanned all of your backlist?
mhm. Well,
Oh
okay,
my
so here's the
god.
thing, like I said, I did all of my collected editions.
Uh-huh.
I found out that I got 300 books, which is really, really cool.
Mhm.
Oh, but now I have to do all of my, issues, and that just seems
Oh,
like a lot
just
because
take it a short box at a time. That's what I've been doing.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh
It's
my god.
CLZ Comics, Imma put it in
Yeah, it's CLZ Comics. It's really dope because well, we'll get
yeah,
into details about it another time, but it goes
yeah, it
crazy. It's the best. The in the few that it doesn't scan all the way, you can like pull it up and add it and submit it with all the details. So it's like you
mhm,
have your whole own comic database and you can pick like categories and which crate or box or shelf is this on. So yeah, it's really dope.
and then it'll let you know what holes you have in your collection. So,
And
like, if
that
you're going to yep,
for
you go
me
into the
collecting
comic book
all the
shop
that's how I found out about one of the more exclusive Storm variants that is still on the way, but it's coming, guys. It's coming. There's a New York Comic Con exclusive Magic the Gathering Storm variant. I knew nothing about this because it was a con exclusive and there was only so many of them that went out. But I was able to track it down because I was like, "Oh, fill gaps." I tapped it and I was like, "Oh, what?" I lost my mind, like completely lost my mind. Anywho, completely got off track too with this, but okay. So here's the David Nakayama Virgin variant, Unknown Comics Virgin variant. And
okay.
then, and fun fact, I got two of the trade dress ones. So one of those will go in that giveaway, guys. And then I also got the New York Comic Con David Nakayama Unknown Comics foil variant. I mean,
Mm.
like it's
The Variant
insane.
Vixen, I mean, that
It's
name,
insane.
there's a
Absolutely
reason.
insane. Yeah, yeah. And then
Right?
what? You talking smack?
Right, that's all I gotta say. Yo, whenever the variants come out, I'm like, "I damn." It's
And
amazing.
this is another one of the New York Unknown Comics Virgin New York Comic Con foil variants for issue 1. And then we got this one is for issue 2. This is the trade dress Unknown Comics issue 2
And then
variant.
every variant has been beautiful.
And this is the Virgin of that. And this is the New York Comic Con foil variant of that. Just yeah. It they yeah, yeah. They went crazy. They went crazy. And then I'm like getting into the Silo. She has her own run happening right now. And I
Mhm.
could not pass up this Unknown
Yeah,
Comics variant. They
I
had like
remember you
other
telling.
specials of this too, but I wasn't dropping that kind of coin on non-storm titles. But this one was reasonably priced and she's like a whole sleigh. I had to get this one too. So yeah, those are the
Basically,
Unknown
right?
Comic
Just
variants
fire.
that we picked up. Like I shrieked. The shriek went through my whole body. No, they're actually not all gone, and I think some of them they're still on sale, just not as heavily on sale as they were for Black Friday. So definitely go to unknowncomics.com and see which ones are left because I wouldn't want y'all to miss out.
I
But yeah,
love how you just hype your side piece up so much. It's like
and do
yeah.
because listen, so the difference between me and Keisha's side pieces is mine is like an online entity at this point. So
It's massive.
I don't have to gatekeep because I know they're gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? Like their orders go crazy like that. They got their own variants. They're gonna have what I need when I need it. So I'm
Mhm.
fine with sharing the wealth. Yours is a different story, okay? You're
Yeah,
like, "I don't need nobody to know where I be at because I need what I need to be there when I get there." I don't have
my
that
side
issue,
bitch
so Imma share the
stays
wealth with y'all.
hidden. Nope, my side bitch stays hidden. None of y'all will know. Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm about to start. I don't know. It depends. I gotta find a run. You know what? Since we're gonna talk about Moon Man, I'm thinking about hunting those down.
That
Cause
won't be hard.
yeah,
That won't be hard. Because 'cause
beautiful.
I'll say the main variant that I was pressed to get by Moon Man was that pink Sanford green variant of issue 1, and my comic shop didn't have it, and I had to go the eBay route, but when I went, there was, like, a lot of people reselling it. So I think
Um,
the Kid Cudi factor, like, got a lot of non-comic collectors buying it so they could sell it. Forbidden Planet is a good option too. Forbidden Planet, I get special edition, like, regular novels from, so I already peeped they
mm,
have some good stuff. Another one that's like that is, Things from Another Planet is another good one, and they have, like, a whole little system online where you could, like, see what's coming and all of that, so, yeah, we're not here to gatekeep anything but Keisha's side piece.
yeah, I was about to say I am hard.
Yeah, they're just like we balance each other out, guys. I will share the wealth, but Keisha's like, okay.
Cause oh, this is
What are you looking at?
Forbidden Planet. Like y'all
Yeah,
brought it
yeah.
up. I'm right here. I'm gonna. You said collected edition, so
You're right.
that's
Things from
my
Another
thing.
World. Things from Another World.
Okay.
A room full of blurs. I will admit when I'm wrong, but I was trying to share the right thing. But I was stuck on the planet kick. But yeah. They you knew what I was talking about. But yeah, shit, spread the wealth, get those variants. I'm here to encourage everybody to embrace their inner variant vixen. You know,
Mm,
get into it so that way I can
I love
justify
that.
my shenanigans, okay? Okay, getting into these regular pulls. I was reading some and moving things around, so they're all out of order from last week and this week, so we're just going to get into it.
All right.
Um Oh, that was another thing too. Surprisingly, so if you guys have been rocking with us for a bit, you know that we were talking a bit about how Marvel Unlimited gives you the option where in their books, if you flip through a bit, you'll usually see, okay, I have my Storm 3. This is
Yeah.
the A cover. And if
Mm-hmm.
I flip through a couple of pages in, you'll see the little promo page and it'll have different stuff on the top, but the bottom gives you all of the information you want to look for that Marvel Unlimited logo. So that way you can redeem your digital copy of the physical book that you bought. And so it's kind of like an incentive to pick up your books on New Comic Book Day because some of the like newer ones or earlier issues in a run, the code expires that day that it's
Mm-hmm.
released. So like after that day you can't get it. But others like this is the first couple ones from Storm had it has a little sticker and you pull it up and it gives you a specific code to put in and that's how you get it. But after a while they get like this where you have to like input your stuff and then Marvel will email you back the access code so you can get your digital copy, which to me is like counterproductive because I want to read my book then, so I don't want to have to wait for Marvel to respond to get my copy. But beggars can't be choosers, and I love that they do this so you have access to it. So my stuff is all out of order because I was going through like trying to make sure I didn't miss any of my down digital copy opportunities. Okay, so got it out. So Storm 3, this is the A cover, got Rogue Action. I did get a chance to read this. You read it too already, Keisha?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Listen, I don't
Wolverine. Mm,
uh, I feel some type of way. I
really?
know I know that Storm has been in her baddie era since before we were alive because we're celebrating 50 years of Storm this coming year.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
some just don't sit right in my spirit about her and Wolverine being this like animal, physical, will they, won't they, we're just gonna
Right.
have some whoop de whoop and go on about our business. I'm like, Storm,
Hold on.
Storm. I know
That's
you
what I meant
gotta,
to.
I know you gotta get it where you can, but did we not just see Dr. Voodoo? Like, how do you leave
She
Dr. Voodoo?
definitely did pass over
How do
Dr.
you
Voodoo,
leave
which is
from
wild.
seeing Dr. Voodoo and then have a tumble in the grass with Wolverine, like Harry Knuckles Wolverine? I just cannot. I don't
Yeah, I mean,
understand
but
it.
they have a history of being together, so
They
I guess
do,
that's
and it
what.
irks my soul every time I
Yeah,
see it, but I'm
she
just all I'm
definitely
saying is she
coulda.
could do better.
I'm sorry, yeah, because Voodoo was right there. He was very
And,
much right there.
you know, when I seen him, I thought about, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You know how Jessica Rabbit's like, "I'm not a bad girl, I'm just drawn that way." Girl, Doctor Voodoo was drawn that way, okay?
He is gorgeous.
I was like,
Honestly, between all 3 guys that are featured in this, like, and how they're drawn in number 3, so Voodoo, Doom, and Wolverine, I Wolverine would have been 3rd because I definitely
easily.
looked at that last page and was like, "Oh,
Yeah, and I don't know if this is being done on purpose because that's how issue 2 was. That
yeah."
last page, I was like,
Right?
"Okay."
I was like, "Oh,
Like, I see what
oh,
you did there. And yes, I will be picking up the next issue.
titillating."
You ain't have to
Right?
do us like that. We was coming back. We were coming back regardless, but doubly so now.
Mhm. We're gonna definitely talk about it after you post, but yeah. Mhm.
Okay, yeah, I keep getting distracted. All right, so we got X Factor issue 5.
Eh.
We got Ultimate X-Men number 10. It's the character sketch variant, Peach Momoko. We got Nyx number 6. This is also one of the variant issue covers. This one I'm not collecting all of them. I just picked the one I like the most.
Fair.
We got the Avengers 21. I had to get the Street Fighter style variant cuz obviously it's Storm.
Mhm.
We got Conquest 2099 issue 4.
I gotta check that one out.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I got the main cover of Avengers 21 because I pre-ordered this before I seen the Street Fighter variant. And we got Avengers Assemble issue 4.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
cute.
yes, give me all of the Miss Minutes drama. We got Batgirl. What is this? Batgirl issue 2. Cassandra
Mhm.
Cain. This cover 8 so just yes.
Wait, that's the variant?
Yeah. This
Oh,
isn't
then
the
that's
A.
definitely. I told you I've been buying them accidentally, so I have the.
Yeah, I think the A cover was a different, like she was like leaning out. But yeah,
Okay.
again, not collecting all of these. I just picked the variant that I like the most. Then we got Holiday Tales to Astonish. They do their Christmas joint.
Mhm.
And X-Men issue 8. And I got
Nice.
Bloodshot. I think this is a one shot. Don't make me lie though. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Live Wire.
That's
I was
exactly
like,
why I
when I
got it.
heard, yeah, because I was like, when you said
Yeah.
Bloodshot, I was like, "Wait, dang
That's
it,
the
I
only
know
reason
Live
why I got
Wire's
it.
in it." Yeah.
That's the only reason
Live
why I got
Wire
it.
is that girl.
And this is another X-Men 8 because I just
That's
like this
Scotty Young,
variant.
right? No,
Nah.
that's not
This
Scotty.
Nah, but it's similar vibes.
Yeah.
And then okay, and then we got the Niobe Tales of Asunda. This is volume 2 and this is issue 1.
Okay.
I got all of the variants that my store had of this one. So here goes another one. This one is a ratio variant. I
I
think
think
it's
I've
like
only
that
read
one was 1
one
in
volume.
25.
I've
What'd you
only
say?
read one volume of that.
And this is another one. This is my favorite. I definitely like found out about Niobe when I first started collecting comics and was obsessed just off the strength of Black Fairies. And then when we found out that they were doing the bye boo, when we found out they were doing they were supposed to be doing the movie, I like
Mhm.
was like, oh, I gotta get all of the things. And they did a sale or whatever. So I got all of the hardcovers. So most of my Niobe books are hardcover, the like collected editions.
Mhm.
But these ones are the first like traditionally pubbed ones, or so I was like, yeah, we gotta support that book. Hold
That's
on
what's
while I
up.
maneuver around here. Okay,
Get the
let's
crate of books.
yes. Oh my gosh. All right. Got some more going here.
Oh, and I need to bring this up while Bree is doing that. If you
Yeah.
see like my lighting completely changed because my light died. So this is wonderful.
Oh
Every single week it's something new.
no.
So I need to
Something
figure
new.
out new lighting for this room because this is blasting on my forehead. This is like,
Not blasting.
come on.
Okay. I'm like, let me adjust my life here. Okay. And we got Storm 3. It's another variant. And another Storm 3.
Gorgeous.
This one has a virgin variant, and
Mhm.
my shop didn't get. I think the one that they got arrived like damaged, so I had to go on a quick little eBay hunt to make sure I secured the bag, because I already have to like backtrack and fill the. There was a Storm issue 1 second printing variant that I wasn't able to
Mhm.
get for that same reason, so I'm having to switch up the stees to make sure I don't miss out on any more. Another Ultimate X-Men 10. I've been getting the Peach Momoko variants of these, so I have 2 of those.
Dope,
And
dope.
then we got Wolverine Laura Kinney issue 1. Super
Nice.
excited. I love me some X-23. I haven't been collecting the singles of Kaya after I think issue 10, but I just really liked this cover, so I got
Yeah,
it.
that's pretty.
Yeah,
I have no idea what that one's about.
waiting for the trades on the rest of this.
Yeah.
And I got Black Lightning 2.
Hey, I'm picking mine up this weekend.
Yes. And then I thought this one was so dope. It is Doll Parts, A Lovesick Tale. It's very much giving my
Mm.
vibes. I don't know
Yeah.
if you can see all of the chaos
Yeah, it
happening in
looks
there.
like candy cane and death and
And teddy bears?
yeah, cute and violent.
Yes. And then we got The Fade issue 2. I can't wait to see what happens
Mm.
next. We'll definitely be talking about that
Yeah,
next week.
yeah.
And then I got The Fade issue 1 second printing character variant.
Mm. Alright, hold on. Sheena says she's so sad she missed out on Love Sick Doll Parts.
Lovesick doll parts. I don't know
The one
about
you
that.
just had, right?
Is
That's
that
the
what
one
is
you just
no, I thought it was hold on.
Oh, no, you read Love Sick? I haven't. I've never even heard of
No,
that.
I haven't read it. It's Doll Parts, a lovesick tale.
Ah. So is it
This
a
one had a lot of crazy dope variants, but I was like, let me see if I even like this before I go down that route. And then we got The City Beneath Her Feet, Another like giant sized
Yes!
distillery.
Distillery, that's from James Tynion or Tinian, I forget how to pronounce his last
They
name.
had some crazy variants too, and I just liked this kind of old school
Yeah.
art style best. Look at the back.
I was looking at that one.
Got
Wait, oh yeah,
phase
hold
2
on.
on your hoopla. The 115 variant at my shop, and it was cute, right? Absolutely. I was like, I got all of the issue 1 variants, but I was like, Brianna, you got to get off the gas because you're buying all these storm variants. So I had to cut corners, but this had some dope variants too. And then my
What? Sheena's saying the doll parts is the prequel to Lovesick.
this one is the fade variant she's talking about.
The Fade was good. I gotta go pick up that second one. It was good.
Yeah. I was like, this is just too pink and cute for me to not get it. Also, we want to see them win. So
Yeah.
yeah. And then the one I'm most excited about after my Unknown Comics one is this Green Lantern David Nakayama variant featuring Sojourner herself. Only
I
she's very
cannot wait.
yassified in this.
Yeah.
Y'all peep the like half gloves, one side's pants, one side shorts. Like, get into the drama, and I'm here for every second of it. I low key want to
Gorgeous.
go get another one of these just because,
I would love to frame one of them.
right?
Just to, like, have it up on the wall. I, like, did so good. I actually didn't even get mine from my
Oh,
local comic shop. I bought mine through Golden Apple Comics online.
oh,
So, yeah, because I was like, "Yeah, I need to, like, make sure this is here." So,
okay.
I think I'm gonna look for a second copy somewhere else,
Yeah,
or maybe
I'm for sure doing that because this just ate down too bad.
yeah.
But okay, she said that doll parts is the prequel to Lovesick. So now I have to go find Lovesick if I like this. Wait, before I get into it, then do you think I need to read Lovesick in order to better appreciate the prequel, or could I start with the prequel and be okay?
Mm.
And then I got
You're right, sometimes the prequel is more appreciated after you've already gotten into the story.
exactly, that's why I'm like, they released it like this for a reason, maybe. Sometimes they do that,
Mhm.
but you never know. And then I got the trade for Slightly Exaggerated, because give me any type of like space creatures or magical creatures and I'm here for it. Let's see. In Slightly Exaggerated, a dying treasure hunting girl must steal back a sacred artifact from a crazed cult leader to restore order before her sickness overcomes her in a whimsical fantasy world where religion is law.
I was about to say that cover, as cute as it is, looks very religious, like like, looks
No,
really dope though.
she's like going against the religious cult. This is her being free. She's flying on a freaking
Mm,
sea creature.
then yeah, but she's doing the same pose that's on the statue in Brazil that's, Catholic or
No,
you know what I'm
she has her
saying?
hands out because she's flying. Don't do that.
Okay.
She's got some kind
Mhm.
of little creature on her backpack.
Oh, animal companions are the shit
Every time. Every
every
time.
time.
And then I got uh, Dark Knights of Steel Volume 2. I love how they
Mm.
took the DC characters and put them in like a Vox Machina type of fantasy-esque setting. So yeah, I had to get volume 2. But I wasn't collecting the singles, but I was going to pick up the trade. And
Okay.
then last but not least, out of the books, I got the Magic Order Volume 4.
I've never heard of that.
It's a good one. I
Yeah.
need y'all to understand that I went down the most redonkulous rabbit hole looking for other, because I was like, Why does his okay, so you guys know I'm Storm obsessed. What else is new? The Storm Life Dream anthology that's coming out in February. One of the creators is Olivier. I'm gonna murder this name, but Olivier Coipel. My guy is black, but he is French,
Okay.
and or he speaks French somehow.
Mhm.
Maybe he's Creole. I don't know, but his art style goes crazy, and I was like, "This art style seems familiar." And I looked back at my fun and fancy, comic book catalog because your girl can do that now with the CLZ app, and I was like, "Oh, I have picked up all of his voices variants,
Mm.
and I that was, like, one of the first ratio variants that I picked up. It was like a Planet Size X-Men variant of Storm that he did that was really dope. And I was like, "What else has he done?" Because so I'm looking, and that's where I knew him from, his art styles, because he did some of the first volumes of Magic Order. And so I was like,
Okay.
I love him now, and let me find" so he's now been added to my favorite comic artists list, and I went
Hey.
down a eBay rabbit hole trying to track down some of his other covers because he is insane, like, really good.
Oh my
So, yeah.
goodness. I love that
And
though.
right? Like, isn't that so fun when you come across something like that where you're just like, "Yeah, this is the vibes."
Yep,
Um,
for
and
sure.
then, like, super random, not comics or books, but within Comic Hub, they had pre-orders for bookish socks, and I have no chill, so I got them.
Socks. Stop
Socks.
it.
Yes. It says, "Just one more chapter," and it's like a skeleton reading with their glasses. No? Just me? Okay. And then these ones say, "Buy me books,"
Oh my
and
goodness.
these ones say, "Book babe."
Oh my goodness. Alright, those are cute.
Right? Come on. And I got
Oh my
a Elphaba glitter pop, but she's up too high right now for me to reach. And
aw.
that's my pulls from last week and this week. I told you it was ridiculous, but here we
Yes,
are.
yes. But I mean, once again, you are the variant vixen for a reason.
Thank
That's
you. Thank you.
Alright, so let's get into nope, I can't hold it that long. Is this Pink Riot approved? Alright, so this week we said we were reading together Moon Man, Storm number 3, and then we're just gonna talk about Power Fantasy as a
Yeah,
whole.
yeah.
So
So
oh
no, go for it, go for it.
yeah. So okay, Moon Man. So in the order that I have it in the slides, I did I did the collection first, and then
Mhm.
it's Power Fantasy, then Storm.
Okay.
Alright, so with Moon Man, first, like I said before, I think this is gonna be the first time I'm gonna start hunting down variants
As you
because
should.
the variants are stunning in
Yeah,
Moon Man.
they really ate. They really ate.
Like,
And because they again, we
aren't
talked
they all
about this a
virgin?
little last week, because they are were like this is their kind of first foray into this, their virgin variants were like normal price, like $3.99 like everything else. So it makes it that much they're that much more accessible. It's just because they're Kid Cudi, like I was saying, quite a bit of them. Like I remember it that I want to say, did it get a third printing of number
Yeah, it
one?
did. It did.
Yeah, because they sold out like crazy. That's
Yeah.
why I had to go on the hunt for that Sanford Green variant. But even with that, I was like, I'm not even gonna lie. This one was like a slow warm up for me because I was
Yeah.
collecting the issues because I'm a Kid Cudi girly. Like one of my happy place songs is Pursuit of Happiness, but the Steve
Mm.
Aoki remix because he performed that at Coachella and I lost my ever loving mind, and now it just reminds me of one of the happiest times in my life. So, yes,
Aw.
Kid Cudi girly all the way down. So when I heard that he was doing a comic, I was like, immediately, yes. But that meant that a lot of people who don't typically read comics were buying them as well. So,
See, I
yeah.
didn't even think about that. Kid Cudi, I loved him growing One Day and Night was, like, my dad's favorite song ever.
Yeah.
So, like, constantly hearing it, and I'm like, "That's cool." I like his music, but, like, I didn't love him the way my dad loved him. And
Oh.
then, when he started acting is when I was like, "This guy is shit." Like, I love, what was he on? Brooklyn Nine-Nine? I love Brooklyn
And
Nine-Nine.
Westworld,
Yeah, and he was in Umbrella Academy.
and he
Um,
had his animated thing as well
right?
on
Like,
Netflix.
he's just
He
dope.
he's touched
Just
on a lot of different things, and he did a lot of, kind of, I guess you would call it, like, social activism because he had that "Are You Good, Bro?" campaign to, like, support Black men with sup who have suicidal ideation, so that was really, like, at a time where there was, I mean, there's still stigma now, but, like, the time
mhm.
that he was doing it, to me, it was, like, very pivotal, especially in the Black community, for people to be hearing that, about Black men specifically, like, just dropping
Yes.
those facts and leaving space. So, yeah, he, even if you didn't love his music, you had to have, like, love and respect for what he does just in
Mhm.
general. Also, he's, like, a
99?
complete goof. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sorry, I had to
Live your best life, never apologize for that. But yeah, so Mr. Rager himself coming through with the fire. It started
Yeah,
slow the first couple issues, but then the story redeemed itself.
it did.
So,
Very, very much.
yeah,
Like,
like, come on, look at that.
the artwork is so fantastic
Yeah,
in this comic. It's done so, so well.
yeah,
Like,
that's
this
the one.
is
That's the Sanford Green one that I had to go hunting for because it goes crazy.
yeah, like, amazing. Every single cover is
Yeah,
gorgeous, and I
yeah,
think this one on the left was the first time where I was like, "Oh, I need to start looking for these variants because
yeah,
that's stunning." Like, that's a poster that I wouldn't mind putting in this room somewhere.
yeah.
Like,
When I got
absolutely
the
brilliant.
Sanford Green one, that one came with it as well.
But, like,
That one I don't
overall
have. Yeah, and it stays consistent throughout it too.
yeah. Like, the artwork, like I said, the artwork is fantastic. It feels like a sketch, but still refined until you get to the point where, the main character's powers are starting to show, then it becomes like this cool scribble that happens that's almost psychedelic.
Yeah,
It's really, really, really cool.
yeah,
But like you said, like, the story started off a little slow. That first issue really wasn't, you know, it didn't say I needed this in my collection completely. I think, they took their time with it, which I'm not gonna hate. Like I'm not
like,
gonna
when you
hate.
have that type of name on the project, you're allowed to,
Yeah. Like, they knew they had the space. Like, they
yeah,
didn't have just one issue to really to do it. Like, it they really did a good job. Hold on, cause
agree.
I this is the first time I tabbed a comic.
Tabbed? Okay.
I I tapped hold on, can you see it?
Yes,
I definitely tabbed it, but guess what? I
love
didn't
that.
write anything in it, so, like, I don't remember what these tabs mean.
Okay, that's alright, Kisa. I'm going to get you some of those transparent sticky notes
Hold
because
on,
I don't like to write in my books either. What are
I
you
got 'em.
doing? What are you doing, friend?
I did not I it was in this room, and I was reading in the bedroom, and so,
That's why
like,
you gotta
it was
make your
above
little
me.
kit before you relocate.
Mm, that sounds so smart.
The little okay, Imma send you the link. It's like this little thing, and it looks like a little tool belt, but it flaps over the back of your book, and it's magnetic, and it has little pockets for me to put my sticky notes and my highlighters and whatever. So I don't have to actually I'm not one of those people where my tabs and stuff have to match the book. I just
Fair,
use the
fair.
same pastel pink situation where on all of my books now. And so I can just grab that kit whenever I get ready to read. Because I find if I try to make it aesthetic and match everything, I'm less likely to do all of that setup work before I start reading, which means I'm less likely to annotate.
Absolutely. Yo, when I see people who do that, like shout out to them. Like I
Mhm.
know in the book space,
Yeah.
sometimes Robin reads, she does it and she has videos that are just
And
like
it's beautiful, and then when they show it to
gorgeous.
you, it's like, "Ah, that's such a vibe," and I'm like, "But it's
Right?
not my vibe because 'cause I'm not
I
doing all of
wish.
that."
Right? I'm like, yo, I wish I could do that, but
Right.
that's just like an extra 3 steps I don't have the capacity
3
for.
is minimal because then it becomes this whole thing because then you have to have bought, like, the plethora of all of the things so you can cherry pick what matches perfectly, and then you have to set it up and la, la, la. Nope. I have my
No.
one little kit. It's gonna go on everything. Same
Same.
system for everything. I don't have to even make a legend because I know what everything means. That's
Right.
it.
Actually, mines aren't even color coded. This is literally like, "Hey, this is a tab. Look on this page. There's something here for you."
There's
Mm.
something here for you. Oh my god.
Whatever
Yes,
it
that's
is.
extra.
But nah, okay, so this tab,
Yeah, the way my
I
brain works, nah.
I was frustrated. Okay, that character Addison. So
Mm,
if you haven't read Moon Man, um if you haven't read Moon Man, Moon Man is about this guy. He goes into space with his crew and they get lost for 7 minutes, right? There is no connection to the spacecraft, anybody in it, or anything like that. But they go through something during those 7 minutes and then they come back home. The comic starts with them being back on Earth and going through all this testing, and then he finds out that he is, you know, he has these powers. Come to find out, everybody who came back has these powers. But then
mm.
things
Come to
happen,
find out, everybody
right?
does. Sorry,
But
continue.
like, he finds out that, everybody has these powers and they all deal with it in different ways. His younger brother is telling them that he needs to, stand up for what's right, and the fact that the company that sent them into space is actually very, very trash company.
Mm,
And he spends the story arc trying to decide what to do. He makes a decision by the end of the comic, obviously. But yeah, all in all, I thought it was really good. That character that went up into space with him, Addison, and then the owner's son, terrible people.
mm.
Completely terrible people. But I know I'm probably hopping around. But I loved the fact that it very much mirrors our reality, and these big companies, like the way this world operates in Moon Man very much felt like if we gave Schmamazon just a little more power, you feel me, it would look just like that.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I mean, we see that in a lot of other places too, like, it wasn't
Mhm.
it's like you get the what is it, By and Large? Do you remember, Wally?
Mhm.
It's the same type of vibes, like
Mhm.
evil major corporation vibes.
Oh, for sure. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it does, and it
Yeah.
does a really good job with that. You know what? It actually also reminded me of, Riot Baby. Oh, was it Riot Baby? It's the one where homeboy, he's in jail, like, it's 2 siblings. One is in jail, and the sister has like these incredible powers. And the brother is in jail for the longest time. Um, and the sister has kind of like stayed away, but then she decides at the end of the book to, use her powers and just kind of go off. And like that's how the novella ends. It's Riot Baby. It definitely is
Mm,
Riot Baby. But like, yeah, she this comic actually reminded me of a little bit like that, because you do have this main character who has these incredible powers, and then you have this sibling who is getting, has gotten into trouble, but it's like, yo, you need to do something with this just
yeah,
for that. Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that. So,
Eh,
drum roll, please. It is definitely Pink Riot approved.
definitely. Definitely. I'm very interested in the news story arc, because the news story arc is supposed to be about what happened in those 7 minutes that, you know, they went no contact.
Mm,
So very interested in like this prequel that's gonna
yeah.
happen. All right. So next up. Oh,
The power fantasy. Okay. This is without explanation, just immediately yes. Pink Riot
yes.
approved from
Yes.
issue 1. This was one of the more this is I would say one of the more powerful issue 1s that I've seen in a while.
Mm.
You immediately get a feel for the characters. You're thrust into this world with the concept of people with superpowers being viewed in kind of a different light and taking the responsibility for their powers like to the umpteenth next level. Like it added, you get the same superhero-esque, superpower-esque whimsy, but it added like a whole nother level of depth and insight and responsibility, I guess,
Oh, for
to the
sure.
story, because it's like just like with human beings in any other situation, everyone takes their power or their responsibility that comes with their power or their influence and does with it what they want. And I had like a full on chuckle because from the first issue, we were like, "Oh, your boy Etienne is really that guy and he's unmovable and unshakable." And I was like, "It's giving Keisha if she had powers."
Ah! You know what? Honestly, yeah.
Yeah,
Because yeah, the way this man was completely fine bargaining with people's lives,
like,
the
not
way he
even a couple people's lives, like, a lot of people's lives,
yo,
including the
that
president.
yo. So in that first issue alone, uh homeboy that's right here in the purple pants, I forget his name. I'm terrible with names. But like
Yeah, don't make me
y-
lie.
yep.
Heavy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's Heavy.
Okay.
He goes
But
by
like,
Heavy.
all right, so Heavy is about to he's on his giant ass rock of a planet, or like chunk of land that's hovering in the sky. He's trying to get, revenge. Etienne stops it, but he's like, all right, what do I need to do this? And dude is like, everyone who knew, like gives a list.
Wait, wait, wait.
Etienne's,
So he has made like a safe so he did like the opposite of what Storm did. He made like his
mm,
whole own safe haven for all of the other people who also have atomic type powers like he does,
mhm,
and he's calling that like the safe haven or whatever. And he's hovering it over the city to like
mm,
send a message like you're not finna try me, you're not finna come for me, whatever. And someone takes an attempt at his life. So he's ready to go like full nuclear. I'm dropping the shit on the city so y'all can learn one way or another. And Etienne is like, mind you, Etienne has the ability to like put his thoughts into other people's head and control their minds and all that type of stuff, whatever, put
Yeah.
thoughts in their minds. So he's like communicating with all of them, and he's like, all right, what do we have to do to mitigate the loss? And Heavy's like, yeah, I want you to kill the president. I want you to kill everybody in the
Everybody.
room with him. I want you to kill everybody who had anything to do with this attempt on my life, and I want you to kill all of their families. And
And he was
so,
like
yeah,
"Okay." Like
yeah. Etienne was like, okay to everything except for when it got to the families. He was like, all right, well, if you want me to kill, I don't want to do that. So if you want me to kill their families, then I'll have to kill all of your family. And he was like, but that's all your family because that's all the people who have these atomic powers. And he was like, I mean, it's only ethical. Your boy Etienne loves to throw the word ethical around like easily. He's very, everything is black and white. There's no shades of gray. It's either ethical or it's not. So in his mind, he was like, it's okay for me to
he
do this thing and kill all of these people so that Heavy doesn't kill so many more people. But you past that, I'm not going to kill their families because they had nothing to do with that. And if you want me to do that, then I'm going to have to kill all of our family too. It's only ethical. It's like, wow. So like out the gate, we
Mhm.
get all of his shenanigans, and we get the scope of their power and the threat that they potentially pose to each other and to the world. And it gives you very high stakes, and it immediately makes you like care about the characters. Like I was saying, Etienne to me was like, if Keisha had that level of power, she would definitely like probably be on the same type of shit. Whereas me, on the other hand, I forget what her name is, but the chick with the pink hair, I'm not just saying this because she has pink hair, but she's like,
No.
she's also powered, and she's like got her girlfriend or whoever, and she's painting while all of this is happening. And Etienne tries to reach her, and she's like, will it upset me? And she's like, yes. She's like, then I don't want to know because I'm working on my painting because I have an exhibit coming up. I'm like, yep,
Have
that
you
would
read
be
issue number
that would
4?
be me. I have not. I just got
Oh,
4.
then you're gonna take that all the way back.
Oh no!
Yeah. You're gonna take that all the way back because in
Ah!
issue 4, you see the depth of you see just how far everybody's willing to keep her happy and the
Mm.
reasons why, and
Oh
it's like,
no.
"Oh, she's she is she is."
The worst of them.
In a cute and very, very violent and irrational way.
Love that for her. Yep. Love that for her. It's giving brand. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I love the self-awareness.
Yep.
Uh, I mean, she's dope, don't get me wrong, like, she has a power that everyone fears, and it is monstrous. But, yeah, she scared me, and the levels that everybody went to keep her happy in issue number 4 is wild.
Ah, okay,
Like
now I can't. I'm excited.
but yeah, like, they're all dope, like, each person individually is fantastic. I'm excited to see what happens. I truly don't care how long this run goes. I'm gonna
Yeah.
collect it all.
It's giving, what was that series? The Divine, what is it? The Wicked and the Divine?
Oh,
Yeah.
yep, yep. I know exactly what you talking about. Cause I love that series so much.
Yeah.
But
It's
isn't it
it's
done by
giving,
the same people? The
yeah,
same
I think so. Like, even down to the art, it looks very similar, so,
Yeah.
yeah. That's something to talk about, and that one went forever. 'Cause
Yes,
there's,
it
like,
did.
a bunch of
There's
volumes
like
of that. The
10
Wicked and
volumes
the
to it.
Divine, right? Yeah. There's a lot
Yeah.
of that. So I hope this does those same type of numbers, 'cause it's giving that, but more diverse. low key. So yeah, this is another
Yeah,
one that's
same person,
definitely
same guy,
okay.
Kieran Gillen.
I figured,
Definitely did
yeah.
both of them at the same time, cause yeah.
Ooh, we're gonna have to do a episode about that once we have like a full trade of this. Do some like compare and contrast because that's interesting that he keeps making the choice to have these similar type of conversations.
Mhm.
Maybe
These on
we might
combos,
have to hop
yeah,
in those DMs and see what's good for that type of conversation because that's yeah. I
yeah,
knew I
'cause
wasn't tripping.
Awakening
I knew it was giving those same type of vibes. I should have looked it up, but
nah, Awakening Divine was a great run, except for volume 3.
and see, I think I stopped at volume 3 because I'm a hardcover whore and you literally can't find them all now. And I was
Yeah,
like, ugh, ugh.
'cause wasn't it initially in the UK and then it came over?
If it was, I
I
have no idea.
okay. Imma look it up. But
Yeah.
yeah, like, Juan was like, "What I miss?" Like, "No, we talking about, power fantasy." But
And
yeah,
the
it's
Wicked and the Divine.
yeah. I like that one, like I said. I read most. I think I'm one volume away from finishing that one, and
Mm.
the entire run is good. It's confusing sometimes.
Yeah,
Um,
because the way they hop around about who has what. Yeah, that makes
yep,
sense.
and they keep offing everybody, but then everybody keeps popping back up, so it's like, "Okay."
I guess
But
this is what
not
we're doing now. Yeah.
right? But it's good except for Imma keep saying it, except for volume 3, cause that's when their regular artist, he, for whatever reason, was gone for that
Mm.
entire volume. So you got,
Oh.
like, 5 issues of trash artwork.
Oh no.
When I say it's trash, it's trash.
Oh
It's
my
trash.
gosh. You're really on Beyonce's internet saying that. With your
Absolutely.
with your whole chest. Okay, I feel
Cause
you.
if you look at it, they got
In comparison.
there is no comparison.
Oh,
There is no
okay,
comparison.
okay.
The artwork for the regular artist is fantastic. These guest artists with someone's kids.
The shade. Okay. Okay,
I'll
now
say
I
it with my
really gotta
whole chest.
do my due diligence and check this out because 'cause I've never heard you just be like that, like, "Yeah, no, that was trash." That's hilarious. Okay. Well,
You could tell it
that
was all filler episodes, but it's
oh,
fine.
no. Not the holiday special volume. Alright, I get it. That's fair. So
But
here's
yeah.
to hoping that the Power Fantasy doesn't have any of those,
Yeah.
filler volume issues. I don't foresee that being a thing. You see the art goes crazy all the way through.
Yeah.
I like how they show the, like, different conversations from the different atomics. They mostly look different.
Mhm.
This is like an exception, but a few of them have like different colors and different styles. Like you can tell when Etienne's like speaking in someone's mind because it's shaped differently and all of that. And the way that they
Yes.
show their powers is pretty cool.
It's so cool.
I also like
It's
how they had the, like, back and forth in different times for different
yeah.
characters, so you kinda get, like, a flashback to see why they are the way they are now. Because like, not gonna lie, I was like, "Heavy or not making a lot of sense," and then when they showed, like, where his ideologies came from and they haven't changed since, the war or whatever, it's like, "Ah, okay,
Yeah.
I get you now. You maybe should, like, switch it up, but I get it now."
They do a really good job with their flashbacks and, like, blending it seamlessly.
Yeah,
It's
agree.
not, you know, just something in the back of the comic. So, very much, yeah. The power fantasy is going to stay on the pull list for the
Yep,
foreseeable future.
absolutely Pink Riot approved. Ha!
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
First of all,
Are we
give
gonna
my
talk about the
boy
hair?
give my boy Lucas his propers, okay? Because when I tell you he has made Storm look regal, look
Yes.
fierce,
Yes.
and it's giving soft life. It's giving curls are popping. It's giving contour on fleek. It's giving accessorized down to the T. It's giving wouldn't you, won't you, always would you. Yes.
Her
Like,
hair looks so gorgeous, and she even talks about that in this issue. She's like,
yes.
"My hair has
Yes.
never been fuller." I'm like, "You're absolutely right because nobody has drawn it this gorgeous." And
Listen, I'm like, period. Okay. It's giving cloud, and that's how a storm's
yes,
hair should look. Okay. I'm not
yes.
gonna lie, I was a little afraid because having a brain fart. I watched or tuned in while the author was chatting with who is it? Hold on. Oh no, what is my screen doing? Yeah, Room Full of Blurs. Jesus, had a brain fart. And he was talking about seeing different versions of her hair and how her hair was coming out, and I was like, I know they didn't give us all this gorgeous hair to make her bald later, but I was like, I understand the vision so we could see all the phases of it, but it made it seem like we were gonna see that. So I was glad that, she recovered from the
Mhm.
sickness fairly quickly. And then we get this luscious. Also, it was like it was a quick fix, but I wasn't mad at it because it was Dr. Voodoo and I just love him. And they just made him absolutely scrumptious in this. But I was like
No, I
thinking
wanted
that,
more from
yeah,
him. It
I
really
thought that
felt like, yeah, they found a plot hole and then they were like, let's put this character in and fix it real quick."
not
Like,
even a plot hole, it was just kind of like they gave us like a little splash of him as a
yeah,
character.
a
So I'm hoping
cameo.
we'll see him later because
Yeah.
the his ability to see the like death sprites or whatever around
Mhm.
her and the fact that they didn't go away after he like bargained to heal her. I was like, okay. And then now we're getting this
But they
uh
did go away when she was with the X-Men. So, like,
Well, not that they went away, just he was the only one who could see them,
because
and
at the
then
end, hold on,
at the
'cause
end,
they
they
came
alluded to
back.
the fact that no they came back, but nobody else could see them, so that's why I was like,
Okay.
did they go away or were they always there and you just don't? But either way, they're more they implied that they were more prominent now that she's heading to go see Doom, and so I'm just like,
Mhm.
"Okay, that makes
Something's
sense."
gonna happen.
Also, the way that they zatified Doom, I'm like, they just really set my girl up. I was
Once
like,
again,
"Why is he sitting like that? Like,
all
why?"
the hold on, I have that slide in here. Wait, I didn't put it in here? Dang it.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
okay.
goodness. 'Cause, like, that ooh, out of
Yeah.
every dude that came up, every dude that was in that issue, I'm sorry, Gambit was in the issue, like,
Yeah.
granted, he looked like he was a teenager then, but, like,
Yeah, I was like, "What's up with that?" But yeah, I
yeah,
feel you on that. But
like,
yeah.
there were options, there were other options. There were
And I
other
get
stuff
it's like one of those things where she's like, I just need a little razzle dazzle because it's been a rough couple days or whatever." But I still was just like, ew, really?
after
When
they
Dr.
beat each other
Voodoo
up.
was sitting right there?
After they spent days just beating each other up, that's when they were
Right,
like,
yeah,
"Okay."
that animal training just she's not allowed to use her powers. She had to put out some type of frustration. I'm like, I get it, but Dr. Voodoo was right there. Like, come on.
And this is right after he was like, "Nah, gloves off, I'm about to rock your shit." And then she's like, "Yeah, that's right, give it all of it." I'm like,
Oh,
"Okay,
yeah. It's about to be
cool."
a "Can you feel the love tonight" type of scene. That was a little on the nose, but I'm not mad at it. I was
Yeah.
like, our let our girl live." That's one thing that I will say I appreciate in this run too. It's like, she's Storm, she's Regal, she's that girl, she has to do everything, but she's
Mhm.
still a whole person, and she still gets to,
Yeah.
do whatever feels right for her, like
I'm
telling
loving
the truth about the cause of the event that happened in issue 1, and now having a little roll in the grass with Wolverine. I'm just like, I guess.
I mean, she did leave him and didn't say nothing.
She sure did. I was like, I screamed at that page where it was the next morning and he's like, "Oh, did Aurora leave?" And Rogue was like, "Yeah." It's like, what is that from? Where he's like, "Oh, you just gonna take my little stuff and leave?" Yes. Yes, she is. She dipped out.
She
That big
did.
ass bird was like, "Nah, we got to go," and she didn't even hesitate.
Did not. Didn't wake him up or nothing, just left.
Nothing. Nothing, just dipped out.
She got what
And
she needed, so, like,
yeah,
respect, respect. But I do love seeing this side of Storm and
yeah.
her just being fully fleshed out, like, just seeing every single side of her, like, her love for the X-Men, even though she really wasn't trying to call herself an X-Men in the last issue, I really thought this was done really well.
I don't think it's more of a, like, not trying to call herself a X-Men, it was like, dude she was dealing with was very anti-X-Men, you know what I'm saying? And she was trying to, like, stay in her lane, like, "Well, you can have your beef because technically I'm an Avenger right now," but, that was the vibes that I got, because he was just, like, not having it. That dude was also really creepy, I didn't like him.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
I
like
like that
it.
we get to see this lighter side of Storm where she's, like, still a slay, but she's that girl. Cause that first page that you see, the first slide that you showed, I was like,
Mm,
yes, soft life Storm. Give me all of that, period. She deserves it."
yeah,
Yes,
she's
that.
gorgeous.
It's like, "Get it, girl, period." Ugh, love it.
You can
Absolutely love it.
tell, like
Also, they didn't show us who Voodoo made a deal with to save her. So that's
mm,
why I'm thinking/hoping that we get to see more of him a little bit later.
this is true.
Yeah, because he
This is true.
bargained for her life, and he
Bargain,
was
yeah.
like, "In this second, you're the healthiest living human in the world," or whatever, and that's
Mhm.
where the whole "you can't use your powers for 7 days" came from, because he was like, jokingly that whole scene where he's like I was like, "And he got that shit on, he was dressed to the nines, okay?" Like, "Oh, well, yeah, I figured you would want that over all these other options." It's like, dang, who were you making a bargain with where they were gonna ask for those crazy things? So, yeah, I think we'll see some more of that person later.
Well, like, based on okay, so talking about that, I love the symbolism on that page, like,
Mm,
because I had to go search it up because there was a couple of names that came up that I was like, "Okay, this is Yoruba." So, like,
mhm,
Dr. Legba, and I
yeah,
was like, it's not an MCU character, that's just in Yoruba,
mhm,
mythology, in
mhm,
voodoo. So I'm like, I'm interested, I think it has something to do with that as well.
mm.
I'm very interested in seeing what happens with this. This is turning out to be a very good run.
Very
Much
well
better.
thought out too,
Yeah,
yeah. And
very
the fact that
intentional.
she was like, "Oh, I'm sure you had something to do with, me not using my mutant powers," and he leaned into the idea that he wants her to, like, utilize her mystical powers or whatever.
Mhm.
So it's like, yeah, I hope that's not the last we've seen of Doctor Voodoo because he hinted at too many other things that weren't explained. So I
Yeah,
don't think that it was just like a dip in and out situation. I feel like he'll be a part of the plot later.
yeah. Hopefully, because I love voodoo. I've been hunting down his comic for quite some time, but apparently it is very expensive now.
Oh gosh.
So, yeah,
We
his
might have to
trade
get on that
paperback.
mission. I also liked how he made a reference to your book where he was like, "Oh, you'll be safe at the academy," and she's like, "Nah, I'm not going there. I'm going to see the
Ah!
homies."
Yo, Strange Academy is great. I loved
Yeah,
it so much. It's so cute.
yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. She could be there, but she mm-mm." But, oh, speaking of okay, Strange Academy turns into Doom Academy soon. So, like, I'm now that I say that out loud, I'm like, okay, this is
Lining up
do
similarly.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, voodoo might come back at the end of this, and yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Okay. I'm excited to see what happens next.
yeah,
I
very
also
well
wanna
done.
see yeah, I wanna see what happens with Doom. Cause okay, is it just me? Please tell me if I interpreted this wrong,
Mhm.
but the way he was talking, it felt similarly to when, Star Wars with Osha, and oh my god, this guy where it's like, there's a lot of sexual tension in what you just said, and was I reading that wrong?
No.
Okay, fair. So that's why the daddy pose was there. And so once again, Storm had other options.
I may have just been, like, really upset about the Wolverine thing, but I got the same type of vibes because I was like and then it's like, "Oh, I have to talk to you about mutant what's happening with the mutants or whatever," and it's like, but do you?"
This could have been an email.
Yeah, yeah, definitely could have. And the fact that there was some subtext there too, because it was like, "Oh, you know how he is or whatever," and she's like, "He's harmless, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Storm, girl."
Stand up.
Like, right, what are you, you're just sweeping it under the rug here. He's harmless. It's like, does that mean that you know how to handle him or that he has a handle on you? Either way. Either way,
I,
I'm here for the shenanigans.
right? I'm here for women's rights and wrongs. Go ahead.
Yes. Yes,
Do it, Storm.
100%. Get into it. Oh my
Do it.
gosh. Alright, we done kikied our way through our time, so we'll have to talk about, the Skeleton Crew next time, but I did watch it,
Yes.
and I'm officially obsessed.
It's
And
so
I
cute.
told myself I wasn't gonna do this to any where I'm watching week by week for any shows, but here we are.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is last thing I'm gonna say. This is the cover for number 4.
Yep.
Just stunning.
Ah, number 4 has hella variants. Ugh. Pre-ordered down. Okay? Listen, I'm so excited.
Yeah. No, it could have been an email. I'm sorry. And the fact that he got her in the middle of the night
With a big ass bird.
saying that she needed to be there immediately.
Yeah, and that bird was rude too, like,
He
"No, I'm not trying to
was.
have you riding on my back. What do you mean?"
Like this is offensive for me. Fine, whatever. Just hurry up.
Right. Like, "Get your shit and let's go," basically.
That's exactly that bird.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I hope she gets it from I know this is gonna be terrible to say, but I hope she gets it from everybody. I hope she enjoys I hope she enjoys it. She tastes the rainbow and, you know,
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love that
while
for her.
saving the world. Like,
Yeah.
she deserves it. She deserves all the joy in the world.
Yeah. It definitely does seem like a waste. Imma keep saying it because Doctor Voodoo is right there. It does seem like an utter waste, but,
Voodoo was there in the very beginning. The
Mhm.
very least. I mean, not the
Yeah.
least, but, like, come on. He was right. It's fine. It better happen. Some flirtatious something better happen at the end of
I
this.
feel like it's a man writing Storm, and women are never allowed to just get their whoop-de-whoop and go, so
I mean, she did do it once, so
but I'm saying, like, can you imagine the fanboys if she, like, is able to get her little razzle dazzle with, more than one somebody or other in the same run?
mm,
I mean, I would love that for her, but I feel like it's just gonna I doubt that we'll get that realistic side of things, but here's hoping.
here's hoping.
Because again, Doctor Voodoo was right there. with his
Yeah.
fine self. Oh my gosh.
I'm still like the end of both issues was just like the sexiest poses.
Yeah, yeah, it was
And
like
I don't say that often.
hot
Like,
man on a platter. Like this is Storm's life.
what a
If
wonderful life to
if
live.
they do it again, I'm like, now y'all are trolling,
Yes.
okay?
Yes, yes, yes. If there is another reveal in issue 4,
Yeah, then
there's
we're
a
gonna have to
problem.
have some words. We're gonna have to
Right?
have some words. I won't be complaining, but we will have to have some words because what?
Yes.
I mean, I guess like guy heroes get to do that all the time, so whatever. But yeah,
Mhm. Like the podcast that's going around with Batman, or is it Batman? Yeah, he's always smashing his enemies. Always.
I mean, they
Like
say they say keep your enemies closer. He's just, he don't have no
having
powers, so
babies
you
with him.
gotta. Oh Lord. See, I'm out of the Batman loop, so I couldn't share about that. I thought you were talking about the meme going around about like the different eras of Batman and whether they
Oh no,
fellation.
Batman. The only reason I know this is because I love Damian, and Damian is a Robin. Damian's
Mm.
also his son with what's her name? Ra's al Ghul's daughter. So whole villain had a baby with her. She raised him for a little bit and then was like, "Here, take your son."
I got shit to do. That's
Right?
hilarious.
So that's the only reason I know that he is constantly digging into, like, every woman he knows.
Not digging into.
I
I
have no
can't.
better word to say it. He
Oh
is
my god.
constantly with these different, like, villains, and, like, that's how he has peace. So
And you know what? I love that for him
right?
because we already had this conversation. It's just something about a good villain, you know?
Yes.
It's just something. It's just
Yes.
something.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna have to talk about Skeleton Crew next time. But thank
Yes,
y'all for tuning in. This was fun. Shout out to y'all for being a joy in a dark
yes.
place. Absolutely. And we'll
Alright,
have
we
to drop hints about what's coming up in February. So save
oh,
the
yeah.
date and make sure you like, share, follow, subscribe, all of the
All
things
those good
on
things.
all of the platforms.
Laters.
Bye.
I definitely found more. Alright, how many variants are there?
11.
Damn. Go ahead. No.